Welcome back. We are here in 1393, and it will be our last year of peace for a while because the next couple of years are filled with anxiety. But let's talk about this year. So 1393, we're in the middle of a war between humans and vampires. I'm going to marry off Benchy the Third. He is somewhere over here. Yeah. So, here are the Trimbolis. They have a lot of kids, and they're on a second marriage now. Benchy 2 is on a second marriage, so he's now having even more kids. These are all just kids with his first wife, and his second wife is now having children as well. So it's a lot. But his oldest son, Benji 3, is a teenager and is now ready to get married. So we're probably going to marry him just to some rando because the only teenage girl available is his sister. So obviously that's not a thing. So we might just finally bring in some fresh blood here with his marriage. We'll see how that goes. And then he's also rich, so he's going to have a pretty good situation going. Let's see. We had a bunch of babies be born on the last day of the last year. So let's roll for them. We have Esmond Vittor, Evita Stroud, Isolde Bennett, and Orla Trimboli. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And since our extras don't have roles for vampire infants, I'm just going to use these. 12, 16, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4. We all survived. Awesome. Congratulations, children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it this one? Yeah, okay. Next, we have 4 toddlers as well, but oh my gosh, they're all vampires. How funny is that? Yes, little Edward is a vampire as well. That's funny. They're all vampires. I mean, we have been playing a lot with the vampire families lately. So 4 or 18. 4 or 18. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, things are going well. You know what that means. Anyway, let's get these 3. There'll be 1 after Wolfram. In you go. And I am going to have to just add in a line here. There we go. Good work, team. Wow, I can't believe it. Also, sorry. They will have to join the club. I'm actually really excited about Celestina for some reason. I just think that's such a cool name. Also, though, probably Vlad's children are going to have really weird faces. Just because of his, really exaggerated facial features. So, that's fine. Anyway, we have 1, 2, 3 human children. 9 or 19. 1, 2, 3. And we have 1 vampire child who a 1 or 19. Great. Everyone's living. This is going really well. Trying not to get excited here, but okay, so these 2 are at the top, and then here we're at the bottom. Okay. Oops, that's not the right color. This is, will they marry? Who knows? Okay. And then Tompkin, who can't roll a 7. Tompkin is the oldest Leifson child. All right, and then Tompkin, and how many kids will you have? He will get married, and he will have 8 baby tries. All right. Tompkin. Cool. Wait, Agnes is married. Why is she still over here? All right, I think, yeah, you can see the only girl here is Sarah Trimboli. But she probably wouldn't marry a lot of these people because she's rich and they're all poor. Anyway, Tomkin. What is a teen? 7 years? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tomkin Leifson. Great. Wow, that went really well. But yeah, when I say we won't have peace for the next 3 years, Millicent, Charles, Emmeline. We will suffer so much. I'm so nervous. I don't want any of them to die, but we'll not worry about it ahead of time. We don't need to worry about it right this second. Okay, vampire hunting. We have a 9 on a D10 for vampires that they can't get. And then we have a 18 on a D20 for humans. So vampires, let's start there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 vampires. They are really growing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The very last one. Wait a second. There were 12, right? I already lost count in my head. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No. Didn't I literally just say 2 seconds ago that I liked Celestina? Didn't I say that? I feel like this. It listens and it punishes me. I mean, the dice have been so unkind to us for so long. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, Celestina, you are actually not gonna make it. I'm very upset about it, but she will die. All right, for the humans, they can't get an 18. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6 are our humans. 7, 8, 9. Okay, we have 9 humans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They all survived. Everyone survived except for Celestina. Whew, all right. We did it. We survived this year. You know, I act like I'm not the one who did this to myself, so that's fine. But yeah. Anyway, let's hop into the game for the last. No, you know what? I think though that like we'll be okay. There's not any more events for the rest of the century besides the one I imposed on us. We just have to worry about our Sims making it. Also, I really want to finish Millicent's aspiration today because her birthday's next time and I'm scared. So, but we only have to make friends with 2 more animals. I think we can do that in 4 Sim days. So let's hop into the game. Alrighty, so here we are in the household and it looks like we're going to have All Souls Day while we're here. The laundry is still broken, so there's always that. But we're going to still do our best to see if we can't somehow make it work. I'm thinking maybe if we like get rid of those clothes and then try with like a new set of clothes. I'm not really sure. I tried to have her do a new set, but then she mixed them together. And anyway, now the kids can help in the garden, which is a big step up from what it was in the past. And we are just going to, again, well, you know, try not to freeze to death, but she's going to work anyway. So there's that. And then the kids are home alone here. We're going to see if we can't do his promotion requirements, which are be friendly to 5 Sims and throw away the trash. So we're going to try and be friendly to everybody, but you know, it's interesting because it doesn't seem to be recognizing the be friendly interaction with what he's doing there. So I wonder if it's only certain friendly things, like, you know, say ask about day or something like that. So we're going to go around town and see if we can't be friendly to some people that we don't know, introduce ourselves to some people, and that seems to count when you do a friendly introduction. So we will try and do that. And meanwhile, we have Emmeline at home, and then, like I said, we're just going around, although he really has to use the bathroom. So we will head home now. We've talked to a couple of different people. It's kind of nice to be near the town center like this. I think that it's a really good location for this house. But anyway, we are going to, okay, well, that's broken. So what I'm hoping to do here is have Millicent actually do the repair on the toilet, and then we'll get the pile of stuff, and then we can have Charles throw it away, and that will count towards his trash thing. So that's currently what I'm working on. Also, we need to get her to be friends with 2 more animals, which shouldn't be that big a deal, but everyone's hungry right now, so we're going to feed them and do our best here. Everyone is having a good time. Let's have her do that. And also, it looks like she is not friends with this dog. So let's stop what we're doing, forget what you were doing, and take care of that dog. Anyway, we are going to roll for a baby that was just born. It's a boy, and we're going to name him William Vitor. So we'll see in the future if he is a vampire or not. So that'll be interesting for us. And he is becoming an infant and then a toddler, so we're in good shape there. And we will continue to update everything. Go. Anyway, so that's where we're at. We'll start a new pregnancy for her, and I really love that I can do that with MCCC once they're actually married. If only I could get my teens married, then maybe I would have an easier time. But anyway, we're going to get really close to this dog and do our best here. That's right, you snuggle that pup. So we're going to get hopefully the last 2. It looks like we're not friends with this dog over here, despite the fact that we have a really good relationship with that dog. So I think that that'll be a good one to do as well. We just got friends with that dog. Let's be close to this dog. It looks like it does not want to be our friend right now. So let's try and add that up a bit. And my dog is actually making some noise behind me. So that's the same. Anyway, we have finally achieved our aspiration just in time for Sugar and Cookie to age up into adult dogs. Now, I don't honestly know if I'm going to keep track of the animal ages because it doesn't really matter because I have MCC set that it can automatically change the ages of the animals, and because of that I don't actually have to go and age them up, and since we are not rolling for them during their birthdays, it doesn't really seem like I need to keep track of that at all. So that's what's going on there, and we're just going to see what we can do about this laundry. I don't know, but anyway, also they think that everywhere is dirty, and I wonder if it's just the dogs. Like, do you think that it's dirty just because the dogs are everywhere? But we'll see. And I tried to take away those clothes, but she mixed them up, and let's just sell them and see if we can't, with the next set of clothes, actually do something. So we'll try that, and we'll evolve some plans, check on our bees. It's already Tuesday. We're 1 day in to the year, and we're just having the kids really do their little chores. It's nice to finally have them be able to help out a little bit with some of these actual chores, although everyone keeps getting attacked by bees. There's just that. So let's send Charles out once again to try and get a hold of some friendly interactions. Let's say hi to, is that Jensen? Jensen Dutton. So let's say hello to him. And we'll say hello over here to the pub owner. Okay, so we're good there. He is, like, for some reason I cannot get any trash to throw away. So I'm just going to cheat up his career once he gets the check mark. That's fine. Also, I want to start thinking about Charles's future. Now, I know that there's a very good chance that he will roll to die because the dice hate me. But let's start looking at some of the children that we have in our list that are around his age that we could potentially have a relationship with, you know, maybe recreate our Hildegard scenario. So I'm looking for children who are not related to him, who are also in the same price range. So he will only be looking at kind of poorer children, not the rich families. So the two options are Gonora Axtell, who is an orphan. She's in the orphanage. Her family was rich, but all the money was taken by relatives when her parents died when her and her brother were just infants. So there's that. And then there's also Catherine Leifson, who is almost related to us, but not really. She would be our cousin, except for the part where Austin is the he's the son of the stepbrother in our family, so they weren't blood related to us. And then also, she's from his second wife, who is not our aunt. So she isn't actually blood related to us, but she just became a child at the end of last year. So I'm thinking that she's probably too young for Charles, who is aging up in 2 years. So we'll probably go with Gonora if we decide to marry him with a sim that is in world. That's my long rambling way of saying that. Anyway, we are also looking at poor Millicent is starting to get burnt out. It is really hard for her taking care of 4 dogs, 2 children. She's working. She does not have a support system. She's scared of being executed, just all of this stuff. So she is doing her best, but she needs to be friendly. What is this? No, level 3 logic skill and be friendly 5 times to 5 sims. So we're going to go and, there's some people hanging out outside our house right now. So let's take advantage of that. So here is, it looks like that's Benchy number 2 and Jillian. So we'll talk with them. Jillian probably is visiting us. She is actually related to us by marriage, and she is one of the humans that was married to a vampire before that became illegal. So we're dealing with that, and we're just trying to be friendly to all these people. They don't want to. Also, we're trying not to get burnt out, but I do want her to play chess, so I don't know. But we'll see. So we also finished the aspiration. I fixed that in the spreadsheet, and we're getting up on Charles's career, so he is up at the next level and he needs to get confident, which is really easy because they have like the infant confidence or whatever, so they are pretty much always confident. So I'm not really worried about that. And we have Emmeline doing her cross stitching. Emmeline, I don't know. I did hear someone who's also doing this challenge who used that name too say Emmeline. So I'm not really sure. I'm not good at pronouncing things. And why do I choose names that are hard to pronounce for my heirs? That's the real question. Do you remember how hard it was for me to have Nicole as an heir? Anyway, it is now All Souls Day, and we are going to do our best. We're going to, play by the fire, and we'll tell some stories, but we'll also go to the graveyard to mourn for poor Charles, and also a little, what was our kid's name? Bartholomew. So there's that, and now my dog is playing with the dog toy. Love that for us. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Okay, so yes, she is taking care of the garden. She's taking care of the bees. Everyone is doing good. We are in good shape. Everyone is just doing their best, It's just not an easy life that they live after everything they've been through. And it's hard for her as a single mother, a single, woman out in the world. And it's just tough. It's tough. And now the human family members are not afforded the same kind of protections that they used to be. Like when we had a human Vitor leave the area, we, you know, I just realized that the screen is like partially black. Why is it like that? When did that happen? I noticed that kind of happened before in one of the other videos too. Man, I'm sorry. Okay, well, it's too late now. Um, I'll have to pay harder attention to my OBS because in one of the other videos it was like that, and then it wasn't like that, and I don't know why this is happening to us. Okay, well, I am sorry about that you have to look at this like this, but what else am I going to do? It's too late. I already recorded it, so we're just going to have to go through like this, and I will pay closer attention in the future. Anyway, we're at the gravesite, and we are mourning Bartholomew, and it looks like actually the lady of the land is here coming to talk to us for some reason. So we're going to just kind of talk to her, maybe tell her a few stories, maybe kind of get on her good side. Maybe Millicent is hoping that if this woman is, partial to them, that maybe they won't get killed. Who knows? But also maybe the kids can find work easier as they grow up. Hopefully, we'll see. So just kind of getting acquainted with the lady of Henford on Bagley so that we can, do our best in the future to survive. Anyway, yes. What was I saying? The Vittori humans used to be rich. They used to be rich, but they wouldn't continue to be rich. They would get money when they leave, but then their children wouldn't have a ton of money. But nowadays it's just oh, you're a human child, goodbye, kick out. I'd say they're maybe lower middle class instead of upper. So there's that. And I'm actually really bummed that the screen is like this. Why is it like this? I didn't change any settings since the last time. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. We're trying to have her rest. She is really burnt out. She's having trouble. She's having a tough time, and I can understand why she is, potentially going to be killed, her and her son. So that is not good. Also, her birthday is next year, and I'm stressed about it too, Millicent. We're both stressed about it. So there's that. Experiencing burnout. Yep. Okay. And she is cross stitching. Super cute. I love you so much. Okay. Now that I see that the picture is wrong, I cannot stop thinking about it. But I'm going to stop talking about it because then you can't stop thinking about it either, and I want you to stop thinking about it anyway. I was going to sell all the stuff in our inventory, and then I decided not to because who cares? And looks like one of the nuns is here to visit our house, I guess. She's also a vampire, I believe, so maybe she is just checking in on the family members that have been kind of cast out or whatever. Also, the dog needs to stop drinking from the toilet when I'm trying to use the toilet because I need the toilet, but you're blocking it. So there's that. And everyone's using the bathroom, and then we're going to get something to eat. Thank you for cooking, Millicent. And then we are going to just go to sleep, and everybody's going to get some rest, and the dogs are even sleeping. We're just all doing our best here to relax. So there is that. And then they're all going to bed, like I said. And then we are going to start work very soon. So there's that. Let's just get everyone all set. And then we'll take care of the garden while she's gone. That'll be good. And we'll weed and do all of that stuff. It's really nice that the kids can do that now. So there is that. And then we will, it's Thursday, so I'm just going to wait for her to come home from work. We'll see if she gets promoted. And then we will head out. I think what I'll show you is us adding someone new to the world and how I do that. We're also going to see Ganora again. So there's that. But yes, so we are going to chat with her until 3 o'clock when Millicent gets home. And we're also going to see little Emmeline, who's very happy about playing in the garden and taking care of things. Ooh, looks like Charles has a good reputation. That's nice. So she's going to cross stitch some more, and it's almost 3 o'clock. Here we go, right about now. Come on, and we're here. Okay, so she actually did get promoted, which is really nice, but she needs to now hug someone and play 3 games of chess. Unfortunately, when I have her hug her son, it doesn't count for some reason, which is just annoying. I think that's kind of what you get when you download custom careers, but whatever. So now we're going to head out, and so Benchi 3 is getting married. He is actually, I moved him into a separate household with all of his siblings because his dad and new stepmom are starting another family, and I wanted them to have plenty of room to have children. And so basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add in a sim, just use the default sim that it gives me, and we'll name her Malia? I don't know. And we are going to just fix her hair. Why does it look gray? Seriously, I thought they fixed that. But yes. And then I'm trying to think of what like hairstyles would be good. But I just like this one, and it is an updo. And she's fancy and rich. And I was trying to figure out what hat to put on her, like to show that she has a bigger status. I was really thinking about not that one, this one, but it doesn't come in green, so that was kind of a disappointment. So we are going to use this one. I know that the other Trimboli sister is already wearing that, but whatever. I didn't want to do something that covered up her hair. So that's what we're getting there. And then we'll choose an outfit here for her. Very sweet. She is romantic and high maintenance and has the soulmate aspiration, which is just very lovely. I think that she'll make a great wife. So I'm just doing some math here to figure out how old she is. I also forgot what her other thing was, but now I will add romantic to that. And then we'll head into the household. So we will update her person here. Look at her. She's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. How did I get so lucky? Anyway, there she is. We're adding her in there, and then we are going to come over here and add her to the family list. And then I realized I had totally forgotten that Benchi is not having any kids. Oh, I forgot that that was the thing, and I'm so mad at myself because she is gorgeous. She deserves to have children. She deserves it. But yeah, oh, I'm so bummed that they're not going to have any kids. So anyway, I'm angry about it, but let's put all of our outfits together and then we'll get their wedding portrait and then they'll be good. But yes, I am super bummed that they won't be having any kids. I had totally forgotten until that moment where I went to go add them to the marriage and babies list, and now I'm really sad about it. But oh well, they're just going to have to be happy with just the two of them. I mean, they're raising his siblings anyway, so you know what? That's fine. Everything's fine. Anyway, so let's get their wedding portrait going, and that's where we're going to wrap up. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I'm sorry about the screen capture. I don't know what happened, but I'll do my best to figure that out for the next time. And I think that that's it. Oh, everyone had their babies off screen, and almost every single one of them died. The Vittora baby died, the Stroud baby died, the Bennett baby died, the Trimboli baby died. I think only one baby survived, and it was because they had twins. The Trimbolis had twins, so only one baby survived all of that. But everyone's pregnant again now. I think we're almost done with, I think, Agnes having children. So anyway, that's where we're at. These two lovebirds are going to live happily ever after, and I love them so much, and I'm sad they won't have kids. So I will catch you in the next one for Millicent's birthday.